What's poppin', everybody in YouTube world? This is East New York's finest, hosted by yours truly, Mr. Mike and Ike, Mike himself. Anyhow, last week was a horrific, terrible, bad, shitty Sunday. There was a toy show all week. I'm glad the people I know went there. They did good. I'm glad a lot of people did very well there. Everybody keeps telling me that show is good. Everybody tells me ZoloCon is the one you gotta stay away from. I always get them mixed up. I always think ZoloCon is retro. And every fucking year, everybody tells me, oh, it was great. And I keep forgetting. So now I gotta make sure I have a mental note. God, like long live, and hopefully I'm able to see, RetroCon coming up next year for 2024. I just missed this one last week, but even though I missed that one, again, I thought it was ZoloCon. I don't know the difference. And when I got there, it was like, I literally came home with $15 worth of merchandise. I came home with like, like 3 boxes of like tasty cake versions of like the Hostess mini muffins. I came home with 3 boxes of those, 2 confetti and 1 blueberry because that's all they had, and 2 other type of cake things. I don't remember what it was. And I came home with the Pauly and Spider, whatever his name is, from both loose from Rocky. From the Rocky Jack's Pacifics, I believe Jack's made it, toys, and a wrestler, I don't remember. I paid $3 for the 3 of those and $1 each for the boxed tasty cake stuff, so that was $15. Literally, that's all I came home with. Then I went toy hunting, and I went to 2nd Avenue. That's when I realized 2nd Avenue don't process on Sundays no more. It was like a waste of even getting out the car. It was just a bad Sunday all around. Only good thing about Sunday, I got to come home and relax and chill out. That was it. Other than that, it was like it wasn't even worth me turning my key and disrespecting my car by even driving all the way down there. But this is a fruitful Sunday. It was jam-packed. It was chilly as hell this morning, and then later on as the early morning to mid-morning progressed, it got a lot warmer. So I did some deals and stuff, and I got this stuff here. And then I got this bag of stuff I got from Matt, and, Jerry's Matt, not Hospital Matt. And this bag I got from Ralph. I call him Wreck-It Ralph because he's always fucking smoking. And I know he likes parts and stuff like that, and he'll buy stuff if the price is good and he knows he can move it. So this stuff, I'm going to be talking as I'm moving this stuff out the way and then putting this stuff down. So that will take some time. And obviously, just to, give you guys a heads up, I would let you see me, but then you're going to see my nasty ass ceiling. So I'll just leave it blank. I should pause it, but then I wouldn't know where to put the phone, and I don't know. I'll play by whatever. Anyhow, this guy, real nice dude. And again, Matt, this is Hospital Matt now. And don't forget, Jerry's Matt and Hospital Matt are 2 different Matts. Hospital Matt is the guy that I went 60-40 over 2 years ago on that G.I. Joe collection that I got from him. He was nice enough to allow me to get it. And I would eternally be grateful for him for that, because it helped me and my boy Dave get a lot of stuff that we needed. And it's funny because some of the things he actually had in that collection, to this day, I still haven't seen or found in any toy show. Not to say that it's rare. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying for what it is. He called me and told me, hey, the guy said he'll give you this for basically the same price I paid for this. And his name is Mike. And since he's a friend of Hospital Matt's and he's a nice guy, I'm not gonna disclose what I paid for it. But I'm very happy with it. I do remember these things. Where I grew up and came from in East New York, Brooklyn, our neighboring neighborhood, going, I guess we got north, going west, would be Brownsville. Brownsville is literally right next to me. And that was where the shopping centers were. The only shopping center we had in East New York. We had a couple of little, like maybe 2 or 3 shops on New Lots Avenue, close to the last stop on the 3 train, which was New Lots Avenue. at the corner of New Lots and Ashford Street. We had like, I think there was like two stores. One was like a regular little store that they had stuff odds in every once in a while. Then you had that pharmacy at the corner. They're still there, but it's nothing like what it used to be. But anyhow, in Brownsville, you had you had two avenues you can shop on. You have Belmont Avenue, but Belmont Avenue, it was literally only, I think it was like 4 or 5 blocks long, but only 2 blocks had shopping stuff, like, the Koreans and stuff. The Koreans, they actually, used to sell wigs, stockings, backpacks, and shit like that. And they had the G.I. Joes you wanted that you couldn't find in stores like Toys R Us and shit. But Toys R Us was like $1.69 to like, what, $3? And the Koreans and stuff, they used to sell them for fucking $5 to $7 each. And that was, even back then, that was like equivalent to like $20-$25 now. But anyway, they're the ones that used to always have these. They used to always sell these knockoff, So it was always the Koreans and, the people that, I can't explain it if you guys don't know. But yeah, I saw this, and it says Robot Power Road Warrior gift set. Pretty dope. I believe a couple people were asking about this, but thanks to Hospital Matt, he told the guy I'm a good guy, this and that. So I appreciate that, brother, for that, man. It's good to know that you're liked by people, and it's good to know that people know that you're a good dude, and they spread the word, and other people take you up on it. Because this guy don't know me. He said he never seen me before, but it's amazing. But it's just like me. I don't remember seeing him neither. I mean, at the end of the day, if you walk by people a million times and you never stop and they're busy and they're not gonna know who you are, regardless of how many years you be going there, and vice versa. If you don't have anything that I'm interested in, I just keep walking. I walk by you like Michael Myers. Look at me, like Jason Voorhees. Chasing a half naked, banging ass shorty through the woods. Of course, he should be doing a lot more than killing her, but I don't want to make this a rated R channel or episode, but you guys get what I'm saying. But anyhow, he gave me a good deal on both of these. This Robotech robot. For some reason, I had to lean him this way because his leg. I don't know what's with that leg, but I don't want to, try to force it and then break it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But this is supposed to be a Robotech robot or something. But I was told that it's missing stuff from Jerry's mat. Jerry's mat was like, yeah, it's missing stuff. But, I'm going to wash this up really, really good. This thing here, oh, shit. Oh, I just realized that he's got a broken, his leg is broken here. See? It's laying down there. I don't know if that was like that. It doesn't matter. Who gives a flying fuck, right? I'm going to leave it like that anyway. But, yeah, so I got that. And Jerry was over in the news section. And Jerry actually got a steal. He got a great deal on some Star Wars stuff. I mean, if I knew the guy was going to give it to him for that cheap, I would have probably brought everything anyway. You know what I'm saying? But he got a great deal on the stuff that the guy gave him, which was like fucking phenomenal, and it was in great condition. And they call them chicken walkers, but I wound up getting this ATST, which I wanted. And Jerry gave it to me. He basically gifted it to me. I mean, I did give him money, but he gifted it to me for, which he didn't have to. So again, Jerry, thanks a lot. Or Jer, because I always call him Jer, and he called me Mai. It's funny, man. We get inside jokes, man. Whatever. But yeah, he basically gifted me this, so I'm happy with that. And speaking of that guy, I did get this stuff from that guy. He did have some Star Wars stuff and some other stuff. He likes to bundle stuff, and his prices are phenomenal. And the Star Wars stuff he had was like this kind of stuff with some, with some vehicles and stuff. But I knew I had to meet up with Jerry's mat later in the morning, and a lot of people were coming in, and I was like, you know what? I got a funny feeling I may get and find some decent stuff. So I didn't want to, go and, take money out the A-team or whatever. I don't like taking money out. But anyway, the guy gave me this stuff for a good price. I don't know him yet. I don't know his name, so I can say what I paid for this. This, I brought this bag only because this bad guy was in there. This bad guy from the A-team. So these three, and ironically, I have a puzzler, and I'm missing this, and I'm missing What the hell is that? Is it a Porsche? The yellowy orange vehicle. It's a complete puzzler. But the dope thing about this is I was saying to myself, yo, you know what? You know what? Before I go and order them online, maybe I can find them. Let me at least wait until Sunday. And I was going to go to the toy show, the Woodbridge toy show today, but I spent so much money and I brought so much of this stuff. I was like, I don't need to go. And, so I got this and I got the other car. I'll show you guys that later. I got that from Jerry. From Matt, from Jerry's Matt, excuse me. And then this RC, I just thought it was pretty dope. I love pink and this is pretty dope. And that's why I got this. So the 5 of these things cost me $13. Yes, you heard it right. $13. He basically gave me, these 3 were in a bag, a dirty bag, and then that. So he basically, he just told me 10 on that, and then I asked him how much for her. He said $3, so I gave him a 13. Moving on. This I had to come back for, just like with this guy. This guy didn't really know me from a hole in the wall, but Hospital Matt tell him no, he's a man of his word. A lot of people who know me, whether they like me or not saying none of the Matts don't. They both of them like me and I like them too. I'm just speaking hypothetically. A lot of people, can always say, regardless of what, nobody can never say I'm full of shit. Nobody can never say I'm a hypocrite or a bigot, and nobody can never say I'm not a man of my word. I you know what I'm saying? And the guy held his stuff for me because just on the merit of the fact that he knew Matt. So again, Hospital Matt, thanks for that. Because I told him I was gonna come back within 30 minutes to 45, but I wound up taking a little over an hour. But obviously I got it, so he knows I'm a man of my word. These guys, I think I've seen them a couple times. Very quiet guys, but they had these, and this thing alone is worth easily $150 plus just for him. I always mix his name up with Serpentor for some reason, but if you guys remember a couple of weeks ago when I got that when I got that nice Power Ranger Zord lot at the market, and I was talking about this particular dragon when I was if anything you could look at it. I don't remember which video and I don't remember what the topic was, but I was talking about it. And it's funny how the power of words come around. Maybe if I keep having the power of words for lottery tickets and shit, maybe I'll finally win lottery. But anyway, come to find out this guy had it, and I was laughing because I was like, wow, what are the odds of that? So I wound up getting him and him. $100 for the both of them. And I asked the guy, can you hold it for me? I'll be back in an hour or so. I told him the same thing, somewhere between 40 minutes and an hour. I like saying that so that way they know, okay, well, damn, this guy's taking a long time. And when I got there, the guy was like, yo, the other dude, I guess the other guy was his father. I'm not really too sure, but he's like, yeah, dude, he didn't think you were going to come back for it. And I said, yo, man, one thing about me is I'm a man of my word. He said, sure you are. Now I see you are. And actually, Jerry's Matt actually beat me to a mask Volkswagen buggy type of thing. And it was my fault. I mean, I'm glad he got it. If anybody was going to get it, I prefer a friend to get it. But I was like, fuck. Even the whole time, even when I was walking away, I was like, shit. And, I was just talking about, I think one of my other videos about me not picking up. I mean, it's been over a year since I've gotten any mask vehicles. Probably more than that. And there it is, they actually had one. So it was kind of funny, but I'm glad he got it. You know what I mean? So, pretty dope. I wound up getting these 2 Megazords. I mean, if I had to choose between these 2 Megazords and that, I definitely would have preferred that because that would have, went in my collection. Because these are just going to turn around and be resold later on with these Megazords at sometime around. But whatever. This thing, some guy, he had this, and he only wanted $20 for it. I didn't even know it worked. Got the stand and everything, and this is, I think, Luke's lightsaber or Obi-Wan Kenobi's. No, I think it's Obi-Wan because Luke's is green, right? Or is it Anakin? And there you have it. $20. $20. This I got from Mel, Mel's father. Mel Tim Dino Dan, Tall Dan, Star Wars Mike. These are all guys I met through Naz's channel, through Nazar's channel years ago, even back in 2015-16 when he was going to the market, way before I even knew about the Columbus Flea Market. And I just started watching his channels. Ukrainian dude, wears glasses. Now he does like a lot of videos on Hot Wheels and stuff like that. It's Nostalgic is his channel. And that's N-A-Z, not N-A-S. So N-A-Z, bro, instead of N-A-Sam. You can look up his channel. Real good dude. And anyway, so as years progressed, I actually became real friendly and familiar with everybody at the market, from Jerry's Mat, Hospital Mat, Jerry and Jerry's Mat I met years ago in Comic-Con in New York City anyway. So it just goes to show, when you're a good guy and you have a good reputation, a good rapport with people, it follows you. And the world is so small now. Look, I'm very close and cool friends with these guys. So that's a good thing. And, it just is what it is, man. But, I got this for a great deal. Obviously, he's just as big as, I got a T-Rex over here and one over there. One I actually paid $5 cheaper than the other one. No, $5 more, whatever. It doesn't matter. These guys are very hard to find now. I'm pretty sure they're out there, but I very rarely to almost no time see them anymore. I used to see Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, and these big behemoths all over the place, thrifting and in flea markets. But now everybody's buying up dinosaur. It's like everybody's beating me to everything now. Not only that, but now it's like the competition is just scarce. Everybody and their grandma's into everything now. So here they say you can't grab and you can't get everything, right? But anyhow, this bad boy, and I was told that everybody was looking to buy it. It's always like that. If I didn't even buy it, nobody would probably want it. But since I brought it, everybody, they're like, oh, well, somebody's, and he held it for me because he knows I'm a man of my word. And, Mel did tell his father, oh, well, yeah, no, Mike's a good guy. He's, you can trust him on that. And obviously, even though it was like well over 2 hours later, I got that from his pop. Pop gave me that for a good price. So thanks again, Mel's father. And I got this stuff from Mel. So basically, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Star Wars figures, 3 loose G.I. Joe figures, a soft head Donatello, the turtle motorcycle. It doesn't have the trash can. Oh, actually, is this it? Or is it supposed to come with something else? I don't know. And also these 2 Star Wars trilogy collection. We got Princess Leia and General Medine. We got those 2. And these. Since I have so many, he actually said, oh, and they're still in the plastic. So that's what made me really buy them. That plus the fact that they are the older sets. So you got the Haunted Vehicles, Air Sickness, and Wicked Willie. So that's pretty dope. And being that I have Ghostbuster stuff there, I'm going to put these there. These were pricey. I did pay him for this stuff, but he's such a good guy with his prices that, I didn't mind paying for them, because I don't give a damn if they're opened or what. If he's selling them for the price he gave them to me for, I know that they gotta be worth at least twice that. So, there's a couple guys like that. I know that. Okay, but let's see it's in here though. Obviously, let's see what he's talking about. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna even try to open it up. Like the instruction manuals and everything is just, yeah. Look at this. I'm not gonna even do the other one, but look at that. Yeah, you can see it's still really like brand new, I guess. Just, I don't know, but look at the cardboard and yeah, Ghostbusters, New Jersey. Got a ghost. And you have the pamphlet in here, and I'm pretty confident the other one is the same. So let me put this back in here. And it's actually a pretty dope catalog too. It's a Kinder catalog, so you got masks and everything in there. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with this purchase. I mean, I'm happy with all the purchases I got today, especially the fact that I didn't have to come out of my pocket and give Ralph anything. So that's pretty dope. I owe Jerry's Mat money for the deal we did, because we did a trade, and I still owe him money because I grabbed some other stuff. So And you know, I didn't want to go to the ATM because the ATM is way on the other side. Like basically, if we're here, we gotta walk all this and then walk all the way like probably up to here just to get to the ATM. So that's a long ass walk being around a lot of people. This may not seem like a lot, but you're looking at, if you look at a radius of a block, probably 3 blocks, 3.5 blocks is like the radius. Probably more than that. I know, more like 5.5 blocks, because that's how big the market is. And not to mention, like I walked through, and it's like walking through Times Square on top of that, because it was it was just ridiculous. So yeah, to that. And yeah, so you got these 3 GI Joes. You got a Gyro Viper here. You got Stalker. I can't remember his name. I know I don't need him, but I just thought it was cool to get. And these guys, I got a bag and tag. You got here Luke and his father. Ain't that? And look how ironic that is. It's like how his father looks better than him and younger. Daddy, why, Daddy? So we got another Count Dooku here. This one doesn't have any, but this is the Clone War version of him. We got my man Han Solo. This is is it Yavin? It's not Bassman. I think it's the Yavin ceremony version of him, because he's got the medallion there. I can't remember. I don't know which one this is, but it is a trooper. Same thing with this. I think they're both Clone Wars. And I think then you got a battle droid here, along with Destroyer droid. Nah, I can't remember his name. Then you got an R2 unit here. Then I think this is a Death Trooper or a Dark Trooper or something like that. So yeah, I got that from him. And again, this soft head Donnie. See that? Head is soft. Got this, these two, that, and then these. And then this stuff I got from his next door neighbor, his buddy, Mr. Timothy. Now, Timmy is like a great guy. I love this fucking guy. I mean, he has if this, not to be disrespectful, but he got that redneck, I will kill your black ass look. Like, if you didn't know Tim and you happen to walk in a Walmart, it could be 2 or 3 black, tough looking dudes. You see this guy in a certain dominantly white neighborhood, and he was in a Walmart, and it was like 3 or 4 you guys walking, and he was walking the opposite way. I mean, no bullshit. You would actually separate yourselves and let him walk between you. Like, he just has this, he has this like real like angry, like redneck, I'll kill your nigga ass look. I hate to say it, but you know, a great fucking guy. I love him, love his wife, his family. Tim is just the fucking best, man. I love this dude, man. Just, he's just a cool guy, man. Very quiet, very centered. Just, I can't explain it, but just amazing dude, man. And, just a cool guy, like no care in the world. And he look like he'll fuck you up too. He remind me of a real skinny redneck. I'll hang your ass from a tree, drag you in a pickup truck, fucking Macho Man Randy Savage in a way. He's a cool guy though. Don't sound like him, but he kind of has that look when he wears his glasses. Just a cool guy. But anyhow, I got this stuff from him. This Batman, this wrestler, this guy, this one. I know that's Goldust. I don't know who this is. Then you got Leatherhead. I guarantee. And then we got a piece of fucking King Hiss, I think that's his name, which is ironic because I actually have one here, but I need both arms. I need 2 right arms and 1 left. So that's pretty funny. I'm not gonna say what I paid for this stuff from him, and I think this was there too. This tunnel rat, yeah. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces from him. So this stuff is from Mel. And this I got from Tim, I believe. I think I got either this from Mel or Tim. Not Tim, Kenny. I'm sorry. I either got this from Mel or Kenny. I believe I also got... I did get these from Kenny. I know that for a fact now. These were from Kenny. The Spider-Man was from Kenny. And these were from Kenny. It's been a while. It's been a while since I brought stuff from Kenny. Because it's like, it hasn't really been anything. I think I have okay, I gotta look it up. But this is, you got Cad Bane here. He gave me these for a good price too. Him and Ezra's teacher. I think his name is Kane or something like that. Looks kind of frosted or something. He's gotta be wiped down. He's gotta be clean. He just came out of frost. So yeah, to this stuff here. And then again, I already told you I got that from Jerry. That from a guy named Mike, but I'm not gonna disclose what I paid for that stuff. This I only paid $4. You got this First Skins plastic lunchbox along with this Lisa Frank. I don't even know why I brought that, but for $2 each, it couldn't go wrong. The thermos is in there. The thermos that was in this one was this littlest pet shop. And I was like, for $4, can't go wrong for the three of them. I mean, for, whatever. So I thought that was pretty dope. And again, yeah, this is all the stuff I got from everybody else outside of Ralph and, oh my gosh, I can't think. And, sheesh, oh my God. Ralph and Jerry's mat. Gee, what's going on with me? All right, so let me put stuff to the side. I'm gonna go put the stuff to the side that I know I need to clean. So this way, while this video is loading up, I can have this stuff over there to clean real quick. So this is going over there. I might as well just give this stuff a wipe down too. It don't make no sense to use a wipe. So just bear me a second, you guys. I'll be right back over in a sec. Everything else I gotta wipe down. Everything else I wipe down with Clorox wipes, and then I bag them. I've been doing that shit way before COVID. I'm just real funny with germs and shit. I've been like that my whole life. Believe it or not, I mean, you guys wouldn't know unless I told you. And now you know. Not to say that people are nasty, whatever. It's just me. Especially stuff I'm gonna take upstairs and put in my collection. That's just me, man. Can't help it. I gotta pick up some more Ziploc bags tomorrow. Let me put this stuff to the side. I do need to get to this. I do need to bag and tag this. Actually, I don't got no more Ziploc bags for that, but I could bag and tag these. This may go upstairs and make sure I don't have them. I might use that gyro viper anyway. These guys, I gotta put them aside and figure out what I'm doing with them. Let me just put these on a lid. Yeah, put that stuff on the lid. I already know this stuff here, my hole for Vic. I'll just put it all up there anyway. I'll sort it out at a later time. Him, he got to clean too. Hannibal and Murdoch, I don't need. Do something with this RC. This I'll put there for now. Where's my bag? Just to make it easy, I think I'm just gonna do Ralph's. I'm gonna do Ralph first and then do this guy's later. Oh yeah. Oh man, I forgot this Duke and Psykill I got from this guy as well. The guy who I paid $100 for this, so it was like $100 and I think $3 or $4. No, it was $4. He only wanted $1 for this Super Psykill, and he wanted $3 for this Duke. So that was pretty dope. Most all about that. I don't know where to keep the Psykill, so I'll leave that right there. These guys I'll put in my bag. The bag that's going upstairs. Plus, I like doing this right now anyway because I'm cooking and all the rice is done in my my smoked vegetables with some smoked turkey neck. That shit is bananas, man. Isaiah tried to eat twice, and I'm like, yo, relax, man. Ain't that much vegetables anyway. And I was like, you want just go get some pizza until the pork shoulder's done. Yeah, I know. You know this bad boy going upstairs anyway. And not to toot my own horn, man, but my pork shoulder be tasting just like the coochie fritos and the Dominicans, man. Cause that's what I learned. My boy, one of my best friends, his name is David Lazada, and he's Puerto Rican, and he can cook his ass off, and his mom's old school body. You know, sad she passed away, but I love that guy to death, man. And we all grew, we all came from the same building. Me, him, and my other boy Dave. Well, as we called him, Black Dave, because obviously Dave was black. That's why we call him Black Dave. Somebody might say, "What?" Yeah, because in Bushwick Projects, me and Dave lived right across from each other. But my mom had the apartment there. He lived in, I think I lived in 13C and he was in 13D, or he was either in 13D and I was in 13C. It was one of the two. Like, we were literally like, if you open my door or open his, as soon as you come out the door, as soon as you come out of either one of our door, we were at the end of the hallway too. So as soon as you come out of each other's door, you're literally facing each other. So that was just dope, man. It was just dope. See, I know a lot of people are terrified of the projects and shit, but I'm like, man, listen, man, I come from the PJs. I'll tell anybody, you mind your business and you cope aesthetically cool, you can survive anywhere, I tell everybody that, man. You can survive anywhere if you mind your business and you be in your P's and Q's and mind yours, you'll be all right. Give me 1 second. I gotta clean this A-team guy up, too. Yep. So that's just the way it is. But yeah, man. That, and I had a girlfriend. Her name is Claudiana. Well, her name was Claudiana, and she taught me how to. She taught me how to make roast pork her way too. So I know how to make it the way Puerto Ricans make it and the way Dominicans make it. Some people might say, "What's the difference?" It's like the same as a Guyanese person. It's almost like saying, what's the difference between the way a Guyanese person make roti and the way a Trinidadian makes roti? It's a big difference, a huge difference. Trust me on that. You know what I mean? Or like a Sicilian and a regular Italian making certain pastas. There is a big difference, but if you don't really know the difference, you wouldn't. Being that I'm from New York and I come from a real diverse neighborhood and shit, I know the difference because I grew up around all that. So, not to toot my own horn here. Just give me a second. I'm trying to put all this stuff down. See what we got from Wreck-It Ralph. So, I'm hoping this is the one I need. I know I got this from him. I got 2 Thundercats from him. These guys, I don't know who they are, but I took them. We did a trade. I gave him a lot of crap. You know what I mean? So he was happy with what he got. I'm happy with what I got, and that's just it. Got some He-Man crap as well. I don't know what it is. I gotta take that back to him. Ironically, I needed this one piece, so he actually got. These guys, like, the one thing I could say about down there in Columbus, these guys, man, like, they These guys, man, they really, 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 really know where to get this. You know what I mean? Like these guys really, really, really hit the whatchamacallits, man. I think the garage sales down there is way better than up here. I mean, I used to do very well in garage sales, but so many people now from the flea market and people that from Nutley and Garfield and everywhere, Hackensack. A lot of these guys, they go all over now. Everybody hit up the garage sales, so it's not as it's not as profitable as it used to be. All right. Thanks for stay tuning. So this is the stuff I got from Ralph. I did a trade. I had like a whole bunch. I had a Darth Vader case, which those are everywhere. I mean, even paying $20 is too much for them fucking things. You can get them for $5 and $10 because they're all over the place. And that was full of like a lot of Star Wars figures. Star Wars figures weren't in the best condition. There was like a box of fodder, like a lot of fodder stuff, as well as some Death Star pieces and other shit that I got. I forgot where I got it from, but I got it from almost nothing. And, just stuff that I knew nobody else wanted. And he took it. And we did, I wanted to get this stuff and get some cash back. But he was like, yo, let's do an even trade. So I was like, yo, I'll tell you what, do me a favor. At least let me get the Jackal Man and the Mumra. He was like, go ahead, fine. So we shook on it. It was a good deal. He was happy. I was happy. At the end of the day, he didn't want to come out of his pocket, and I wanted him to, and I wanted to get a couple of bucks and a trade. But this stuff was definitely way more. I mean, I'm happy. It's stuff that I needed. So here we have a coin, and we have this Lumat. That's his name. So we got the Star Wars Power of the Force Lumat's card. Then we have the Return of the Jedi Paplo's card. Then we got this Star Wars Collections. What is this? More heroes, more villains. 48 Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back figures. So this tells you, so that's from Empire Strikes Back. So you got here. It's pretty dope. I'll probably go upstairs and look at this. Then we also have this. Oh, this is a card. This looks like it definitely came with a vehicle. And then you have the Return of the Jedi's collection. So we got Return of the Jedi's, and we have Empire Strikes Back, which is silver. And I think the Star Wars one should either be blue or white. But nevertheless, that's going upstairs. This does have a crack in it. One of these, yeah, right here. This is a crack, but it'll hold right now. This is my Snake Mountain drawbridge. So now all I basically need, I'm going to replace this one day anyway, but I'm not in a rush. So I need the, I think there's 2 ladders to finally complete that. Then this he had as well. He had some more Transformers. Ironically, I couldn't believe that this shit wasn't broken. I don't remember, but I do believe I do need this guy because I know I have the brown one and the green one, and I think this is the black one I need. So hopefully, keep my fingers crossed. And then this dude here, I don't believe I have this guy. I believe I need him. Hopefully. These are just going to be resold. These, I'll look these up and see who these 2 guys are. Him, I need both of these for my collection. Now remember, ironically, yesterday I was talking about this. I was with Hector at Englishtown, and they wanted like 45 or 50, but theirs was complete. It did have the backpack and whatever else he has. I believe I may have his hat. I may not. I don't know. I think I just may have his chest piece. But wow, he actually has a chest piece with the gun. Oh no, it's just that piece. So I gotta change out his legs. His legs are fucking perfect, and he's in very good condition. But he needs to be clean. Yeah, help me, Pablo, help, where am I? Yeah. But yeah, got 2 to add to the collection. Then I have Stratos's arm thingies here, and then I have an extra birch. Now I just need the back piece of the thing that goes around the heads of the birds. I know this is Ram Man, so now my Ram Man is complete. I picked this I think this is a He-Man figure. I just don't know which figure it is for. I did not mean to get this, so I'll take this back to him next week because that's not mine. And then you got this blaster, or what the hell it's supposed to be. Don't really know where that's from, or I mean who that goes to, but these guys are gonna go. Actually, let me put these up here now, so if I don't break them on my phone. Put this up here because I know what I'm gonna do with this. Actually, I'm gonna stand up. I don't want to sit back down. Let me just put these up here because I know these are all gotta be bagged and tagged, and after they get wiped down, I got wipes upstairs as well. So, actually, where's that green bag? I'll take this green bag up. This whole green bag can go upstairs. So, I mean, I did come out of my pocket today. Unfortunately, I came out of my pocket today. You know, the reason I say unfortunately is because it would have been nice if I could just do a trade with everybody, but not everybody wants your shit. Not everybody wants your shit. Put this here. Him, I gotta take him upstairs and wait a minute, that He-Man got to be washed. But they all gotta go upstairs and be wiped out anyway. But this He-Man, I'm gonna wash him down here with soap and stuff, and then take care of him. Oh yeah, before I get to the stuff I got from Matt, from hospital, from Jerry's Matt. I don't know if you guys remember that. Where the hell did I get those damn GoBot things from? But anyway, remember I said one of them was leaning. The leg was leaning. Ironically, it's a good thing I still had these. Because, and I think I got these from Star Wars Mike and Paramus before the summer, if I'm not mistaken. But anyhow, now I can replace it because like right around here, it is like tilted down like this. So he doesn't stand up straight. So now I have this piece. It's got to be washed. But I have that. I don't need this piece. But now I have that piece. So that piece can... replace the one that's in it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, man. So let's get to the last of it. All right. I'm not gonna even show these. I'll just know that they're comics in there. I think there's like, I already forgot how many to count it. And he was cool enough to let me take some stuff with me. To see what I needed and whatnot. I mean, this stuff was kind of pricey, even though some of these action sets and stuff. We got one of those droid things from Star Wars. Okay, so less stuff than I thought. I believe I need this one. I like to keep plastic bags, especially when I go outside and clean up the dog. But it's hard to find stuff, especially with Joyce's bag laws. He did let me put the stuff he did allow me to on one side because that's stuff I didn't pay for. Actually, we did do a deal on this stuff. What am I talking about? He was gonna let me take it, but then I was like, well, what do you want for this stuff anyway? And he was like, well, you need parts for your other ones. Don't even worry about it. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not cool. But I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you did make money. Friends is one thing, but money is money at the end of the day. These guys here, and he said all these are like just parts. Okay. All right. So last but not least, at least this thing it'll be less than an hour. So here's the stuff I got from Jerry's Mat. We did a trade and cash. You know what I'm saying? Which means cash on my end, which means I owe him cash. But I'm cool with that. There's a good chance I might actually finish off my G1 Transformer collection before the G.I. Joe. And or maybe the He-Man. I mean, hell, my Pirates of Dark Water stuff is right here, and I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna keep it or take it. I mean, if I'm gonna take it upstairs and keep it or sell it, because I got that from an individual, and these are actually complete. He's the only one that's missing a back one of those cards, I think. Yeah, and there's only 8 figures for the whole wave. But, you know, I mean, I'm going to look it online to see what I can find and ship for. And I might just keep it because I do like that cartoon. That cartoon is badass. Kind of reminds me, I think that's, I mean, Avatar reminds me of that. Kind of dark and gloomy, but a pretty banging ass storyline and a decent cartoon. Not that many, and on top of that, not that many characters. But anyway, getting back to this. So here, I believe I needed this Jazz. Obviously, the Porsche to complete Puzzler. It's just amazing. I actually found the 2 cards to complete that, so that's fucking badass. It's a good thing I didn't order it. Imagine if I ordered it and then I'm like, oh shit, I got them coming. I paid a lot more than what I would have paid picking them up today. So here you got some of these. Wait a minute, this is my bag. How I know this is my bag that he got from me? Because of this Ziploc and the writing. This is how I write. That's definitely me. That's amazing. I don't remember if I have tongue lasher or not. So, yeah. So here you got some other cards. I don't know what's missing what or whatever, but I'll take them upstairs and see what I have up there that's missing stuff. And whatever, I'll figure it out. This guy, I believe I have him. And I believe mine is also missing. I think I got this one mixed up with that one. But I wound up taking both of them anyway because I wasn't too sure about this one. But whatever. Either way, I know I need this one. I know I need that. I know I need this. I know I need this. Obviously, I need Snake Face, whatever his name is. They did have this yesterday in, what is it again? In English Town. And the guy only wanted $60 for his. Yeah, $60, yeah. But his didn't have the weapons. And you know this is an expensive figure. And to get him with his weapons is what really makes him expensive. So that's one more down. One more down the fan lane. Then I got he been holding these for me for like since the whole fucking summer, for like 3 months or more. We both keep forgetting these. These are the books, and I only made a deal with him for these because I knew I was gonna be selling Masters of the Universe figures and putting the books with them. But now since I have them, I'll keep them now. And then this is like that laser cannon thing, which is a piece that I needed. It does come separate for Star Wars. So yeah, it is complete. So that's pretty badass. And this guy, I'm hoping I need him. I do believe I need this dude. So yeah. And there you have it, y'all. So that's everything I got today. It definitely was a great day. You won't find no arguments or greed with me there. But you know, thanks for watching, you guys. Peace.